Oh shit, oh take, pray them niggas go away. Oh, we sell the clowns around it, look like circus show. Like, this is not the album either, these are just a dope.
After the recent price drop, go ahead and check out coinbankut.com and use code FGT at checkout for 10% off your order for cheap Madden 19 coins. What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video for you guys. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys probably one of the best filters that we used last year. Last year, it was working amazingly. It was one of my favorite filters, aside from like the elite team by team filter and then some of the higher overall filters that come later in the year. But I was gonna make a video on this yesterday, but I did upload me opening 100 gold player packs. Go ahead and check that out. I will leave a link to that in the description below if you haven't already. Drop a like on it too, because I did say if I get 20 likes on that, I'll do it again next weekend for the new legends. But yeah, so I was gonna upload this video in the evening yesterday, but I just got busy with family, so I didn't have time to. That's why I'm recording it on Sunday. And so it is still gonna be working. It does work. I will show you guys later on in the video that this morning I signed for about like 20-25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, somewhere around there, and we made some amazing coins. And yeah, so the filter that I am talking about, I talked a little bit about the set yesterday, but they did bring back legend upgrade set, so from last year and this year, I mean, it works the same way, but they just labeled each set card. So, for example, let me just go into a random set. So, let's just take Brian Dawkins set, for example. You can see now it says version 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, these 3 players go into the set to get one of these 2 players. So, of course, I don't know if the set is really worth it. Personally, I probably wouldn't do it unless you're feeling lucky. And, yeah, unless you pull, like, there are some cards that you could pull that go for a lot. You can see the 89s for most of them do go for a lot. Or any of the cards that do have 89s go for a lot. Like, you could just take Mike Vick, for example. But, of course, there are still the 86s, 87s, and some 88s. The 88s would probably make you your money back. But 86 and 87s, you'll probably end up losing coins. So, that's why I don't really think it's worth it, because you can see the 90 overall players, that's where this comes in. Like, you can see this 86 goes for about 40k, I believe. 50k almost. But you're probably going to be spending around 100, 120k unless you snipe them for like 15, 20k, which you can. I will show you guys that I did get a couple of those snipes in the little 30-minute sniping session that I did do. But all you got to do, guys, is I would say it works a lot better in the set. You can somewhat do it on the auction house. It just probably won't work as well as you would want it to. But, of course, first time when you do go into the set and click on the player or the card icon, and you'll see what it goes for when you have it on buy now, because now the default is buy now. Last year it was, what, time remaining, or years past it's been time remaining. But you can see they're going for about 29,500. You could probably even sell these for 29,750. And of course, you can check on newest how long it would take you to probably sell this card, which it looks like about 30 minutes. When I was selling them, it was about a 40-minute wait. So I still believe I have 2 cards up. They should probably be selling pretty soon. But I was selling them for 29,250 because that's what they're going for. Some I even sold for 29,000 because it is still pretty early in the morning and there's not enough cards, or there wasn't enough quantity when I was sniping. So yeah, but the filters that I was using, it was still working amazingly. So I personally only see this working 2 ways. Technically 3, but I don't really like the 3rd way that much. But the first way, of course, the easiest way, is just going through positions. And yeah, you start off with QB and then go all the way. I'll show you guys all the positions that do have the players on them. So, of course, QB, the entire first row has them. Just keep in mind there might be a couple of cards that do go for a little bit more than the 29,500 price range. So yeah, I know there's one of the cornerbacks. His last name's Williams. I forgot what his first name is, but I believe his 85 overall card does go for a little bit. Pretty sure Randy Moss's 85 goes for a lot too. If I could even find it. Yeah, you can see 37,000 is what it's going for. So just keep that in mind too. But yeah, you can see it works up until tight end. Okay, and then you can see left tackle works, left guard works. But then after that, I'm pretty sure there's no right tackle, right guard, and center. Or there is a right tackle. I guess there's one card for Willie Roth, but I would suggest just skipping over it. I have been, because I personally didn't think there was a right tackle. The Willie Roth comes in the left tackle, right? Or yeah, he comes in the left tackle. But he does have his 82 is a right tackle. But I would suggest to skip over it. And then the entire first row, except for D tackle on the defensive side, works. So yeah, you can see Reggie White comes up in the left end. Bruce Smith comes up in the right end. And then left outside linebacker, there's 2 players, right? Ted Hendricks and then who's the other one? DeMarcus Ware. So yeah, left the ones that do have 2 players in it, of course they're going to be working a little bit better because they have a little bit more quantity on them. But all the other positions are still good. You can see there's 2 cornerbacks, 2 Champ and Williams. So there's 2 free safeties too. Completely forgot about Sean Taylor in the game. But you can see Brian Dawkins as a strong safety. Might want to skip over him. If you do, go ahead. But if you don't, you could click on it. It's the last one. But that's one way to do it, just going by positions. There's a big possibility you might miss some snipes, which is why I like doing it the second way. And the second way, of course, is by letters. This year, I have been messing a lot. I've been messing around with a lot with the letters. So the 3 best letters that I did find for myself are T, L, and C. Of course, you're going to be seeing a lot of the same cards on all of them. That it's just common because, of course, there's not that many legends, but you're going to be seeing a lot of the same thing. But TLC is the best ones to use, in my opinion. You can go on G, I believe, right? I believe G is one of them that does work. Okay, it might work sometimes. I don't really remember, but I've just been going on T, L, and C. So definitely, this is probably my favorite way. I have gotten some really, really good snipes doing this. And, of course, the quantity's there, 59 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's going to be working in the evening too, or afternoonish. But this legend filter, or legend set, whatever you want to call it, it's going to mostly just be working on Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be working on Saturday a lot. That is probably the day you want to use this filter a lot. Maybe Sunday you want to use it for a couple minutes, or if you have a lot of time, couple of hours, or an hour or 2, and then switch over to another filter. But Saturday, definitely suggest using this filter. Yesterday, didn't have as much time with it, but when the amount of time I did, I made some really good coins. So yeah, again, TLC is the best ones. And the third way that I said before that I personally don't like as much is going team by team. The only reason I don't like it because you have to memorize the teams, and it basically works just as the position by position. But if you want to do it this way, go ahead. Broncos has 2 players. It has DeMarcus Ware and Champ Bailey, but I have memorized most of the teams, I believe, but I still personally don't like it. That's why I've just strayed away from using it and just using the letter one and the position by position. But if you want to go ahead and try this out, let me know if it works for you. Let me know if you have gotten some snipes. But I guess it already looks like I forgot half the teams. Raiders has Randy Moss on it, and Ted Hendricks, and Tim Brown. Wow, Raiders actually has 3 players on them. Maybe Raiders and Broncos is 2 that you do want to go on, because Broncos has 3 players on it. But yeah, again, don't really want to memorize that much, so I would much rather just use the position by position or going by letters. But to end off this video, guys, I will show you guys the snipes that I was talking about before. And in this video, I'm not really going to talk about the higher overall sniping, because I mostly talked about that in the legend sniping filters that I did upload earlier. I believe it's been 2 weeks now, but maybe next week I might do an update on that next weekend, but this filter is going to be working every weekend. So first I'll show you guys the snipes, and then I'll show you guys that they have sold. So you could see, I believe all 17 of them, yeah, all 17 have been just snipes. So you could see 14K is one that was amazing, 14K. I believe there was another one, this one, 18K. And there were two, yeah, these two 22Ks one, I literally got back to back. I got one, backed out all the way, you already know, and then went right back in, and it was still up. So if you are going to be sniping this in the morning, definitely you're probably never going to miss a snipe. In the afternoon, you might miss a snipe or two, but for me personally, I still have yet to miss a snipe anytime that I have found anything for around 25,000, because after tax, you're getting 26,000 back, around 26,000, 26,500, depending on what you sell. So buying it for around 25,000 is what I would suggest. But yeah, anytime I did find one, I bought it right away. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to smash the like button. But guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.